Jasmine, I'm sorry. We just got married and they sent me on this long business trip. At least I survived the first day of it.
Don't work too hard. And don't worry about the business trip. I knew before I married you that they were part of your job. I've got a business trip coming up too, so I know how you feel.
We all just started living together and now I've got to leave you alone with my mom. I'm really sorry about that. She's not making you feel awkward, is she? She's not making you do strange things, is she?
Why are you apologizing? I told you it was okay. Your mom's pretty nice.
Really? Well, that's good.
Well, let's see. I had an online meeting for work. And after that, your mom said she wanted to try to build a doghouse. So we went to a building center and bought some lumber and supplies for it.
Huh? A doghouse? Is my mom planning on getting a dog?
I guess. I asked her if she was buying a dog, but she wouldn't give me a straight answer. She said that it's still a secret. She seems to have a playful side to her. I don't really know what she's planning.
I didn't know my mom liked dogs. I remember when I was a kid, I brought home a stray dog, and my mom got really mad at me.
Yeah, but now that your dad has died, maybe she gets really lonely when nobody's around.
I guess that's possible. But anyway, that makes me happy. I've always wanted to have a dog.
Then I'm glad I could help your mom with this. I'm really good at DIY projects, so I'll help her make an awesome doghouse.
That sounds great. Do your best. Now I've got one more thing to look forward to when I get home.
Ha ha ha. If she gets the dog before your business trip is over, I'll take a bunch of pictures of it for you.
Please, take a lot of pictures and post them for me to see. Oh, I'm going out to dinner with some coworkers now. I gotta go. Talk to you later.
Okay. I'm just gonna take a shower and go to bed soon. Good night. Bruce, you're still at work, right? When you see this message, please reply. I really want you to come home soon.
Sorry, Jasmine. The meeting went long and I couldn't reply to you any sooner. What's up? Did something happen?
Bruce, your mom locked me out of the house.
Huh? My mom? Locked you out? Why?
I don't know. I was having tea with your mom and all of a sudden I got really sleepy. And the next thing I knew, I woke up outside. And she just had a couple of neighbors over, and they were all pointing and laughing at me. She was telling them I was a useless daughter-in-law, so she's starting to train me now.
Train you? What's that supposed to mean? Where are you right now? What are you doing?
I'm tied up outside the doghouse.
Huh? Sorry, I don't quite understand what's going on right now.
I don't understand what's going on right now either. If your mom sees me talking on the phone, she'll likely come out here.
You're saying you're tied up outside in the doghouse? Like a dog?
Yes. Well, I'm not actually in the doghouse, I'm beside it, but how did this happen? Your mother had to have carried me outside and done this to me while I was asleep. Luckily, I had my smartphone in my pocket and she didn't notice. But not just that. Listen to this. She left dog food out here in a bowl for me for dinner. This is disgusting. If nobody else sees me like this, I guess it's not so bad, but...
No, everything about this is bad. I honestly have no idea what's going on right now.
Is something wrong with your mom? Does she actually think I'm a dog?
No, that's not possible. You said you're tied up outside. Is there any other way for you to get the chain off?
But one of my friends said she's going to sneak into the backyard and try to help me out. The collar around my neck is leather, so she thinks she can cut it off with a good pair of scissors.
I see. Oh, sorry, I'm not being very useful. I'm kind of panicking right now. I'm going to try to get back there as fast as I can.
Bruce, I'm sorry, but thanks.
No, this isn't your fault. It's my fault. Oh, I'm really sorry. If I knew something like this was going to happen, I never would have let my mother live with us. I'll do anything you want. Just please forgive me.
You said your last girlfriend really hated your mother, didn't she? 'Cause your mom was mean to her? You told me it likely wasn't a good idea to have her live with us, but I said it was okay, so this isn't your fault. But I didn't care about your mother's past. I wanted to give her a chance, so I said it was okay for her to move in with us. Besides, after your father passed away, I thought it would be really lonely to make her live by herself.
Well, leave everything up to me. I'll take care of this. If my mom comes out again before your friend gets there, just pretend that you don't know anything. And that you haven't been talking to anyone.
Okay. I like to think that everything happens for a reason. That must mean there's a really important reason for all of this, huh?
Oh, I don't know. But all I can do is apologize. I'm really sorry, Jasmine.
I might as well take a selfie while I'm like this. It's not every day something like this happens to you, huh?
Huh? Well, I guess not.
Well, when you get home, I'll show it to you. Be careful on your way home. Hey, Bruce! It's terrible! Jasmine is gone! Brucey! Reply to me when you get this!
What?
What do you mean, what? Jasmine is gone! She's disappeared! When I woke up this morning, she wasn't anywhere to be seen!
Mom, what did you do?
What did I do? Nothing at all! If I had to guess, it might have something to do with the little joke I played on her yesterday.
What? A joke?
Listen to this. That girl is always smiling and acting like nothing is ever wrong, right? It's foolish, so I had to teach her a lesson. With that girl, in that situation, it was great. Me and the other neighbors were laughing so hard. I wanted to show you, too.
I heard all about it. From Jasmine.
What? You heard already? Huh? Wait, how'd she get a hold of you?
Well, obviously because she had her smartphone with her. That's how she was able to contact me. The question is, why did you do such a thing? What's wrong with you?
I told you it's trading. I was teaching her a lesson.
Why are you always getting in the way of everything I do? You've been doing this ever since I was a kid. The first girlfriend I ever had, back in grade school, do you remember? You gave her a present, saying it was from me, but it was just a dead cockroach in a box. And remember when I was in college and my girlfriend came over? You teased her because her father left her when she was young. You said it was probably all her fault. Jasmine heard about all the terrible things you've done. Yet she still let you live with us because she didn't want you to be alone after Dad died. I was against it, but she kept saying how sad you'd be all alone. How could you do such a thing to such a kind-hearted person?
Oh, Brucey. It was just a little joke. Don't take everything so seriously.
What you did isn't a joke. I think you've gone insane.
Look, it's all because she's so weak-willed, don't you think? And she's got that stupid job. What is she? A stylist? I don't know why she chose such a stupid career path. And besides, a woman shouldn't work. A woman should be dedicated to her home.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make any sense. And anyway, she did stop working full-time when we got married. She works mostly from home now, and only a couple days a week. So that excuse for hating her doesn't make any sense.
It's not just that. There was another reason I was trying to teach her a lesson last night.
What could it possibly be? Tell me.
I know all about it. That girl is keeping a terrible secret.
She has a secret?
I don't really want to tell you, but that girl is cheating on you.
What? No, Jasmine wouldn't do anything like that.
It's true. I've talked to the neighbors about it, and they agree that there's no mistake in it. Sometimes while you're working, she'll pack up a large bag and leave the house. And she comes back in another man's car. Other people from the neighborhood have seen this too.
So what?
I snuck around her room and found out what she has in her bag when she leaves. I knew there had to be proof of it in there. Do you know what I found in there? Lots of strange leather clothes. And lots of belts, too. It was full of things that regular people would not use. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. If she's wearing things like that and using all the things she had in there, she's doing something strange.
I see.
I just wanted to save you from her. That's all I've ever wanted to do. That's why I do the things that I do. So that's why Jasmine is gone. She's probably run off to that lover of hers who likes those sick, perverted things.
That's not it.
How can you be so sure of that?
Because that lover of hers who likes all those things is that singer you love so much. That guy you're so crazy about.
What?
That guy that you and all the other old women around here are so into. That singer that you guys are always talking about, Johnny J. Jasmine was his stylist.
Huh? What? Johnny J?
That's right. Ever since he came here and got his big break, Jasmine has been his head stylist. He trusts her. Even though she quit working to stay home, he still calls her sometimes to help out with important things.
You mean she meets with Johnny J?
That's right. It's her job.
Can I meet him too?
I knew this would happen. That's why I was trying to keep it a secret from you. I know you, and I knew if you knew about this, you'd boast about it to everyone you know. You're gonna bug Jasmine to get his autograph or a picture of him, aren't you? That's why I didn't want to tell you. All the stuff that you saw in Jasmine's bag is just possible props for a new music video that he's making.
Huh? Oh, a new music video! You're kidding! Johnny J's new video?
What I'm trying to say is, Jasmine isn't doing anything wrong. So stop jumping to conclusions. She's not cheating. And make sure you tell all of your friends and neighbors she's not cheating.
Okay, I understand. Leave it to me. At any rate, what should I do? If Johnny J is that close to Jasmine, I'm sure she could get me free tickets to his concerts.
Well, she probably could. Even though she quit working for him, he still calls on her to help out sometimes.
I'll have to apologize to Jasmine.
You'd better. But I don't know. You probably won't get a chance to. We don't plan on ever going back to that house again.
Huh?
What do you mean, huh? You let all your neighbors see her tied up like a dog, and you told them all she was cheating on me. Why would she ever want to go back to that place again? And I don't plan on going back there either.
But it was all just a big misunderstanding.
That doesn't give you the right to do what you did. You're supposed to be an adult. But you still can't distinguish between what a person should and shouldn't do?
Look, I'll apologize for everything I've done so far. I'll even get on my knees and beg for forgiveness if you want me to. I'll do anything. Please, I want you and Jasmine to come back here. I'll be nice from now on. I promise, we'll have an even better relationship than we had before.
You literally treated my wife like a dog. We could never have a good relationship with you. Besides, I know you're only thinking about Johnny J now. It's so obvious. You make me sick. Oh, and I'm selling that house.
What are you thinking of doing?
That's what I should be asking you.
Aren't you rushing things just a little bit?
I decided yesterday. I guess it is a little sudden, but oh well.
Hold on, okay? If you sell this house, I'm not going to have a place to live.
What do you mean? You have a new house, don't you?
Huh?
You can use it as much as you want. You've got that doghouse.
My mother-in-law immediately messaged me to apologize. She said she wished she would have talked to me about everything before it all came to this. But through our conversation, it became clear that she was only being nice to me because I know Johnny J. She told everyone she knew that I was working for Johnny J and that I still help him out with things sometimes. The old women from the neighborhood all apologized to me for the incident at the doghouse, too. But the next thing I knew, everyone was hounding me for tickets to Johnny J's next show. I was surprised that they really hadn't changed at all. I just told them all that my mother-in-law had lied to them about that, and that I didn't know Johnny J at all. My mother-in-law was labeled as a liar, and everyone in town stopped talking to her. Bruce and I hired a moving company to pack up all of the things in the house and take them out for us. When that happened, his mom knew that he was serious about what he had said before. She was crying the whole time they were moving things out. Of course, they didn't put any of my mother-in-law's belongings in the truck with our stuff. They set all of her things outside by the doghouse, just like we told them to. I guess our plan to have her live with us so she wouldn't be lonely kinda backfired. But I'm glad I was able to help make the doghouse for her. By the way, I still have the selfie I took that night in the camera roll on my phone. It's been years since all of that happened. I think everything happens for a reason. I've got a great story to tell about my mother-in-law now, and I never get tired of telling it.
Serena, I have something important I need to tell you.
What is it, Brie?
I have a new boyfriend.
Really? But when did you break up with your boyfriend? Was it Tom? You change boyfriends so often, I can't keep up.
But this time, I think you'll really be surprised. In fact, I'm 100% sure it'll blow you away.
I'm intrigued. Your new boyfriend's really that great?
He is. Because, well, my new boyfriend is Brent.
Brent? Do you mean...
That's right. Your fiancé, Brent.
Are you for real?
Yes, it's true. Are you surprised?
Are you telling me that you stole my fiancé?
I'm so glad I surprised you. I couldn't wait to tell and see how you would react.
I don't understand. Brie, aren't we friends?
Yes, we are. We've been BFFs since high school.
I knew you were a two-faced slut who liked to steal other people's boyfriends. But we've remained friends because I thought you would change one day.
Well, didn't you know that I stole your boyfriend in high school? And that IT guy you were serious about a few years ago.
What? Are you serious?
When I see what my friends have, I can't help it. I want it for myself. But with Brent this time, you were engaged to him, and yet I was able to steal him from you. I figured I should let you know what's going on. Aren't I just the kindest person?
I wouldn't call that kind.
So, I guess your engagement is off, and you two aren't getting married anymore.
I can't believe it. He's a jerk, but you're an even bigger jerk.
But I'm your best friend. You should be happy for me.
I'll never be happy for you. Don't contact me ever again.
If Brent and I get married, I'll be sure to let you know. And Serena, you're so pretty. I'm sure there's a great guy for you. I'm praying for you. If you ever need advice or someone's shoulder to cry on, I'm here for you. After all, we're best friends.
Be quiet.
Hello, Serena. How have you been?
Who is this?
Ooh, how cold. We've been best friends for over 10 years, and this is how you greet me? I'm sad.
We aren't best friends. What do you want?
I have something really important I want to tell you, Serena.
I'm not interested. I'm sure it's something stupid.
Don't say that. Shouldn't you be happy that your best friend made an effort to get in touch with you after our long silence?
I'm not happy. We aren't best friends or even friends anymore. Actually, I'm really busy, so please don't contact me anymore.
Don't say that. I wanted to tell you that I'm getting married to Brent, your ex-fiancé.
Is that so? Well, congratulations then.
Is that all? Can't you be more happy for us? Legally, we're already married, but our wedding ceremony and all is next week. Oh, I wanted to apologize that I didn't invite you, Serena.
No worries. I wouldn't have gone even if you had invited me. So there's no reason for you to apologize for that.
Come on, that's not how you really feel. I know, deep down, you want to be at the wedding. Though I think you want to be the bride standing next to Brent, right?
That's not how I feel. Anyhow, are we done? If there's nothing else, I need to get going. Like I said, I'm busy.
It's just, everyone's busy. Most of the people I invited cannot attend. So, I won't mind if you came to the wedding.
Excuse me? How dare you patronize me? I'm definitely not going to your wedding.
I don't know why our friends from high school can't come. It's really a mystery.
It doesn't concern me, and I'm not going.
Is it because you still have feelings for Brent?
Of course not.
Oh, then there's no problem. Don't worry. I'll make Brent happy. It's your best friend's wedding! You could be more excited for us.
Well, actually, I'm worried if you'll be okay.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm sure you know everything about Brent. And knowing all of that, I have to applaud you for still wanting to marry him.
What do you mean? Know everything about Brent?
Well, like his cheating habit. It really bothered me when I was engaged to him, but I really loved him. So I told myself he would stop once we got married. I really wanted to marry him back then. But when I found out he cheated on me with you, I had enough and knew it wouldn't work out.
What do you mean? Brent is faithful. I'm sure he found you really boring. That's why it was so easy to lure him away, so we could be together.
If that's what you want to think, go ahead. But you know, Bree, he messes around with many girls.
Huh?
He posts all these pictures on Instagram. Everyone knows what a player he is.
Brent has an IG account? I didn't know.
Brent probably thought I didn't know either. I still check his IG from time to time and see his latest conquests. I don't think it'll ever end, to be honest.
I don't know anything about that. I'm sure you're lying.
And I know you cheated on him as well.
Excuse me.
I heard you hooked up with Michelle's boyfriend. All our friends know this, and that's why they're avoiding you.
Really? And why do you know this?
All of our friends from high school know. We text each other about Brent's newest girl, and the poetic justice in the boyfriend stealer being duped by the boyfriend she stole.
What? Everyone is laughing at my misfortune behind my back?
Well, it really doesn't concern me. And you aren't in a position to get upset at Brent's affairs. You're cheating on him as well.
Is that why everyone has ghosted me? Is that why they won't come to my wedding?
I'm sure everyone has just blocked your number. But that isn't the only reason they're not attending your wedding.
What do you mean? What other reason could there be?
We're all in Paris at the moment.
What? Paris? Why? Are you on a vacation together?
They're here for my wedding.
Your wedding? I don't understand.
I'm getting married in Paris.
I don't believe it. I thought you're still in love with Brent.
Oh, no way. I mean, I was upset at what you did, Bree. But Brent and I were approaching the end of our relationship. And now I rarely think about him. Except that I'm so happy we broke up when we did.
Are you marrying someone even better than Brent? How did you find an even better guy than Brent?
First of all, Brent isn't a really great catch.
Huh?
I'll admit he's good looking and rather sweet, but he's unfaithful and a total womanizer. He hooks up with his friends' girlfriends, and as a result has very few friends left. His job is rather mundane, and it's not like he's powerful, rich, or anything. He's not a great catcher. Anything.
How dare you say that about him? He's my husband, remember?
Oh, that's right. I apologize. You guys have already turned in the paperwork and everything. Brent contacted me numerous times, begging me to take him back. But I'm happy I ignored all his texts.
What? Brent wanted to get back together with you?
I hate to say it, but he texted me a lot. To be honest, it became a nuisance. He told me that though he likes to play around, the only one he wanted to marry was me. As if I wanted to marry a two-timer like him.
You're lying. He married me. That makes Brent mine and only mine, right?
Michelle was looking at Brent's IG earlier today, and he posted a picture of a pair of champagne glasses with a view of a bed in the background last night.
Last night? He told me he was working late.
Didn't look like work. Anyhow, it doesn't concern me. Sorry if I said something that was none of my business. I wouldn't really worry about it. After all, you're going to make Brent happy, right?
Wait, are you telling me the truth? I mean, we're legally married. We're living together. You wouldn't cheat if you're living together, right?
Why don't you ask him? But remember, you were unfaithful to him as well. Maybe he found out. In any case, you're married now, so I would tread carefully. And most importantly, I'm happy now, so please don't bother me anymore.
My wedding. It's next weekend. And for my friends, practically none of them are attending. Everyone is busy, or so they say. Can you please convince them to come?
Practically none of your friends. Oh, that's really sad.
It's a really big church, so it'll be awkward if there are only a few people from my side. I feel really bad I didn't invite you, Serena. But of course you can come. So will that make us even?
I told you I was not going to your wedding. Plus, I'll still be on my honeymoon in France next weekend. So there's no way I'll be there. And all our friends said they won't be there as well.
But why? We're all friends. And Serena, you're my best friend.
Bree, you're the only one who thinks that. With all the boyfriend stealing you do, honestly, who would want to stay friends with you? And we all think it's a matter of time before you and Brent divorce. Why would anyone want to buy a wedding gift for a couple whom we know will divorce?
Well, how do you know we're going to divorce?
You recently got married and both of you have already had affairs. Only a fool would think that the two of you are going to live happily ever after. I'm going to do my best to not end up like you two. My lawyer fiancé and I will live happily ever after.
Lawyer? Well, how dare you marry someone with a high-paying job like a lawyer?
I chose him because he's a great guy, not because of his profession or salary. I'm not you. I don't steal my friends' boyfriends just because I want them for myself. I'm not a nightmare like you.
You didn't have to say all of that. Please, come to my wedding. You don't need to buy me a wedding gift.
Thanks for the invitation, but I deeply regret that I am unable to attend. I wish you all the best with your two-timing scumbag husband. And never contact me ever again. When Brent came home that night, Bree confronted him about his affairs. He readily admitted that he had been seeing other women. However, Brent had proof Bree was cheating on him as well. He threatened to sue her if she filed for a divorce. Unable to get a divorce, they went ahead with the wedding ceremony as planned. And as expected, there were many empty seats on the bride's side, making it Very awkward. Bree's friends cut off all contact with her, so she had no one who would hear her side of the story. At the end, Bree and Brent filed for divorce 6 months after they got married, making everyone wonder why they got married in the first place.